Villager, 77, was grilled on his opinions about British democracy. Villager, 77, was grilled on his opinions about British democracy in a candid interview with Swissinfo.ch, where the politician slammed the June 23 referendum result and said voters should have been spoon-fed the pros and cons of leaving the bloc before being allowed to make their decision. He said, "The vote on Brexit was not an episode of direct democracy, but of stupidity. The question was not clear enough, and there were so solid processes for discussing the advantages and disadvantages in a scientific and political scenario." Mr. Villager also said other countries could learn from the way Switzerland conducts democracy. Villager has blasted the British vote to leave the EU, claiming it was a result of stupidity. Said, "The Swiss system is the result of the work of many generations. You cannot simply export it," he added, "but others can learn from them." He went on to add that if more countries adopted a system similar to the Swiss model, it would prevent wars breaking out. Went on to add that if more countries adopted a system similar to the Swiss, it would stop wars. Said, "It almost never happens that a war breaks out between two democracies. This is why democracy is the best way to avoid war between states. It is indifferent whether it is a direct or parliamentary democracy. However, wars between states are not the biggest problem today. The real problem is the internal wars of the states," he added. In this case, democracy can also exacerbate conflicts, for example, when a minority is oppressed by the decisions of a majority. Switzerland voted not to be part of the EU in 1992 and has continued to flourish as an independent country outside of the bloc. Relations with Brussels is a complex one. The country, which sells over 50% of its exports to the EU, agreed more than 120 bilateral agreements with Brussels which were designed to secure Switzerland access to the flow of Europe's markets. As a result, the Swiss economy has been ranked the world's most competitive. The country scooped its own trade deal with China after Brussels banned EU member states from doing individually. Additional reporting by Maria Ortega.